Yo, hey, what's going on everybody? Alex with you here again as usual. Thanks for dropping by for yet another chess video. I'm really excited in being able to make this video. If you've seen my previous video where I reviewed the mag split chessboard from Tempest, then you would probably know if you watched that video in its entirety. I mentioned that in my next video, which is effectively this video, I will be showing you guys and reviewing the chess pieces. In this case, it's going to be the London 2013 version of the chess set. There's 3 different varieties that will be available from the Tempest company, one of which is the London 2013. There is also going to be the Reykjavik and the Zagreb chess sets, both of which are excellent, very aesthetic chess sets. So premium, portable, and professional chess pieces. That's the sort of the terms that they want to emphasize. Really quite a nice chess set. The London 2013 being the year that is commemorating Magnus Carlsen becoming the world chess champion. Really nice chess set, but I'll get to showing you guys the actual pieces here in just a second. I want to tell you guys something that I feel like will probably be important to some people. Okay. What kind of chess sets do we primarily see, like chess pieces? We usually see either plastic scholastic chess sets, we see practical plastic chess sets, and then we see what? We see different wooden chess sets, basic wooden, luxury wooden chess sets, that type of stuff. Now Tempest, I'm not really sure if Tempest wants to necessarily call this luxury for a particular reason. I'll get to that in just a second. So let's take a look at some of the different chess sets that I've had, okay? Let's see. A chess set in a bag, okay? I'll get to the idea that I'm trying to express here in just a second. Yeah, I've seen this, I've shown you guys this before. Yeah, really nice little chess set. I'm not really sure if the camera is going to be able to pick it up. Got the chess set, got the board here. And then we have these individual compartments for the chess pieces, and look at that. The chess pieces are in their individual compartments. Pay attention, they're plastic, and they're just kind of thrown together. And basically, the way that this particular chess set would be stored is that you would have it somewhere at home. You can throw it in the corner somewhere, whatever. It's mainly made for portability. It's not like a chess set that's supposed to be really sitting on the shelf or anything like that. I'm just going to toss it aside. But it's just, it's sitting there. Maybe it's overhung over a chair or something. You just grab it and go. So that's really the presentation, okay? Now, we have a different kind of chess set. The best chess set ever. I've shown this video to you guys before. Quite a popular chess set. It comes with this box. It doesn't come with the canvas bag. It comes with, I believe, silicone chessboards that are folded and put inside the box. But the box is this like strong cardboard, and it's basically where the chess pieces themselves are. If I can kind of show it to you sideways, they're put in these like little canvas bags over here. And then you have the light pieces and the dark pieces, and each one of the sets is put in this like little bag. Once again, the pieces are plastic, okay? And you just throw them in there together. Pay attention to that fact, together. And then you put that in there. So as far as the presentation, the way that this particular chess set is meant to be is you do put this on the shelf somewhere so it's present and it catches your eye throughout the day. So if you are, I don't know, I see the problem is taking this chess set. It's like, well, it's a box, so like I guess you carry it like this. You can put it in your backpack, but as far as the portability of it, yeah, I mean it's portable and it's relatively light, but like how do you go about like how do you like carry it? You know, that the mobility aspect of it is well, I don't know. It's all about presentation, okay? So that's that plastic chess set, individual bags. You got the board in there, everything stored. I mean, the only thing that's missing here is the clock. Would have been nice to have a clock included, but for the price of like $50, you get a pretty good bundle, okay? So that's that, okay? We've covered 2 plastic chess pieces. Okay, now we're getting to wooden chess sets, okay? Wooden chess sets. Alrighty, so here is a chess set, and as you see, is a wooden chess set. I think it retails for $600–700. This is the 1852 Paulson series chess set. One of the earliest chess sets that I have reviewed. I still keep it under my bed. It's a relatively large, heavy briefcase. Portability wise, it's portable, that's why you have the briefcase, and you can certainly throw it in your car, in your trunk or whatever, and take it to your friend's house. And it's not super portable though. It's not something that you're going to take to like a chess event or a chess club, just because it's too showy in my opinion. It's like a wooden briefcase. It's a little overkill, you know, but pay attention to the fact that the pieces are separated, okay? You have this luxurious foam or whatever felt, and then each of the individual pieces is not only separated distance-wise, but when you close this, it'll prevent the pieces from essentially moving at all. So it kind of what it does, in my opinion, is the presentation here is, you have a luxury chess set, you're going to want to protect the pieces. You're going to want to protect them, you're going to want to keep them safe, okay? That's kind of the presentation here. You take this out, a really good friend of yours comes over, maybe not like everyday friend, but a really good chess friend comes over, you pull this out, you know, maybe with some glasses of wine. This is a really nice event. You got a really nice presentation, very beautiful chess set, okay? Portability wise, maybe not. Like I said, I wouldn't take this to a chess event. I wouldn't definitely not take it to like a state championship or anything like that. I would keep this mostly at home. Okay, pieces, wooden, luxury, separated. The company wants you to know that they value the chess set, they value the product, they want you to value it because you spend so much money on it. Next one, okay? I've shown you guys most of these chess sets, but it's a good idea to sort of review it. Okay, less expensive chess set. I don't remember how much this was, maybe like 100 or maybe 80, I don't remember. Like a European chess set. Take a look at this one. Yes, pieces are separated. This is not a very luxurious felt. These are wooden chess pieces. They're not as high quality, but they're still separated. I don't know why oh, there's the rook. I was gonna say, where's my rook? Yeah, pieces separated. Box closes together. The pieces don't waddle too much around. They just kind of, you close it. Is this portable? Maybe not as much. It could be portable if you had a nice carrying case, like we've seen with the iChess1 electronic chess set. If you have a nice case, then it could be portable, but not as portable as maybe some of these little carrying cases, carrying bags, okay? So I've shown you guys that. Once again, wooden chess set, pieces separated, okay? One more. Here's the Cook chess set from House of Staunton. I think it retailed, I don't remember how much I purchased it for, but I think I got it for right around 360, 320. This coffer I actually bought from Royal Chess Mall. It's a really nice coffer. It's very plush and it's soft, and the pieces just sort of go in there and give you that feeling that like it's a luxurious pillow-like feel. But once again, when the pieces are placed inside of the individual places here, they don't come out readily, they don't rattle around. So it really sort of emphasizes that these pieces are supposed to be luxury. The presentation, of course, is, like I said, everything. You bring your friend over, you can take this to an event. Once again, it's a box. I don't know if you would want to take it. I don't know if you would want to throw it into like a backpack, just because pieces will still come out and potentially, I don't know. It's meant to be put on a shelf somewhere. It's meant to keep your pieces safe, okay? Safe, separated, plush, emphasize. You know, maybe if we open this up and there were some neon lights right over here or around the individual pieces, that would make the presentation like even better. But there's something about what I'm trying to show you as far as how these chess pieces are marketed. And the marketing and the presentation is everything. I mean, some of us will take this Cook chess set and we'll just throw it in one of these bags here and we'll be done with it and just be like, that's it. Like, but maybe that's not how the company wants you to sort of carry these chess pieces around, because they believe you're gonna knock these pieces into each other and they're gonna get all scratched up. That means that the value of the chess set isn't as good. I don't know. Anyways, let me show you a couple of other things. I just want to drive an idea home about why I feel like this particular chess set, the chess set from the Tempest company, sort of creates this crossover as far as portability and storage that may actually have great ideas behind it and may be very applicable to how future chess sets should be manufactured, and more importantly, how they should be presented to the public, okay? So, World Chess Championship chess set box comes with a nice sort of a cardboard but relatively heavy-duty box. The chess set is meant to stay in the box, more or less. Once again, if I can kind of show it to you, best case, it's supposed to be standing, not sitting sideways. But if it is standing, there is a large amount of foam on the bottom, and there's these like punch out holes in it for the individual chess pieces. And if everything is sitting well, they're supposed to be, the chess pieces are supposed to be standing at a certain distance from each other. Once again, they're not knocking into each other. They're not scratching, that, you know, nothing like that is happening. Once again, emphasis on luxury chess pieces are meant to be kept in behind a glass, or they have to be, you know, somewhere separated, okay? Part of the Modena chess set that I've shown you guys a long time ago, you have these different coffers and these different designs where you actually have physical sort of separations, as you see with these, like these walls here, made out of, I believe, made out of wood, covered by felt. Everything's covered neatly. Part of the Modena chess set, the other pieces are, I think, standing somewhere in a showcase, maybe in a closet somewhere. I've got a lot of different chess sets, so I can't keep track on all of them. Anyways, once again, physical separation of the chess pieces is present. Now, here's another chess set. Now, this one is probably too big for this box. You remember this box, right? If you watch some of my videos, this was one of the slide top boxes from House of Staunton. This is probably the very first video that I've done on this channel. I had the Library Grandmaster chess set in it. At this point, the Library Grandmaster chess set is sitting somewhere else. I do have the, I believe, the English chess set from, I'm not going to tilt it too much because the pieces are going to start falling out. Yep, the English chess set from Chess Bazaar. I think this chess set retailed, or I was able to get it for like $80, and it was genuine ebony, so that was a kind of a nice chess set. It's a little big, a little heavy, but I have this in the box. So there are boxes like this that you're meant to keep your wooden chess pieces in, but once again, these boxes aren't really meant to be tousled around. They're not meant to be going through this type of motion. They're just basically meant to keep on the shelf somewhere, just like some of the other ones. You keep it on the shelf, you know, a friend comes over, you open the box, you take the pieces out, you play your games, and then you carefully put the pieces back in place. And while doing so, you minimize the likelihood of them getting damaged or getting you know, all broken up or anything like that, okay? Lastly, I've got my own crossover. I have the one of these bags, and then inside this particular one, let's see, we open this up and we see a wooden chess set. Now, that's not how most of the chess companies will want to promote their chess set. This is the Dubrovnik chess set from Royal Chess Mall, the weighted kind. I've shown you guys a video to this one. I really like this particular chess set, and I think it's, you know, it's very nice from the standpoint of being very functional, practicable. So I put it in here. Now, this is not how most people that are going to be buying this particular chess set are going to want to store it. They'll probably want to have some kind of separated coffer, box, or something so that they can keep their pieces safe. It's not how this one was presented, but I'm keeping it here just for the sake of, if I wanted to go to like a tournament or anything, I can keep this set in here. In fact, I have the DGT chess clock right over here. So basically it's ready to go. The only thing that I don't have in here is my mousepad board. I took it out a couple of videos ago to just show you some of the differences. I have forgot to put it back in here, but that's my own design. So that's my own decision to put these wooden chess pieces into this kind of a box. Not how the chess companies really want you to keep it, I guess. I don't know. Not the presentation they want you to achieve. Okay, now that we've sort of explored the idea of portability when it comes to different chess pieces, I'm going to introduce the Tempest London 2013 chess pieces. And tell you why I believe the way that the presentation of this particular chess set is, it's designed to have like this perfect crossover between portable chess set and being a chess set that you keep at home. So, first and foremost, this Tempest chess pieces, it came in this really nice box right over here. I'm not sure if it's going to be in focus. I got this sort of like weird harsh light in this room, but there you have it. On the back side of it, of this box, and I'll show you a little bit closer, but if you can see, it says here London 2013 Championship Chess Set. This is an inspired chess set. It's not a replica to the World Chess Championship chess set. It's an inspired version, so we'll see here that it will be a little bit different as far as the physical characteristics of the pieces than the World Chess Championship chess set, but it'll be also somewhat similar. So the London 2013, this is actually like physically carved out, so there is some depth to the way that these lettering are done, and it looks really nice. You don't see it when the box is sitting like that, but you do see it if you turn it over. And it tells us very nicely that it's made by the company Tempest, Temp 08. I'm assuming that's the product number from the lineup of what Tempest is offering. Now, the box itself came in a bigger shipping box. That's normal. This box is actually made out of either some kind of a wood. I believe it might be like either wood or some kind of a really hard plastic. Either way, this box is going to feel substantially different than this box. Okay, this box is just cardboard. This feels, well, first of all, it feels heavier, so it feels solid, but it also feels like it's made out of a very good material that it's meant to keep the chess pieces here. And the presentation of this particular box is a lot more luxuriant than it is to have chess pieces in just a little like cardboard box here. Even though this cardboard box is still really good as presentation wise, there's too much lettering here, to be honest with you, and this is still a nice chess set, but this looks luxurious. This looks very premium, okay, premium. So when we open this up, it just kind of opens up like this, and you've got the lid. There's nothing really more to the lid, but yeah, I think it's either really hard wood or some kind of a composite substance, but it's made to be very durable. It's basically just about the same feel as my slide top box, except this part on the top is sturdy. It's very nice. Now, when you open this up, on the very top, there's this little emblem, and that's important. When I talked to Tom, the inventor of this particular chess set, when I talked to him, he felt like this is an important little piece of paper. It says here, ready for battle, okay? Pay attention to this, ready for battle. So the way that this particular company wants you to feel about their chess set is that there's going to be a premium chess set that they have designed for you, but they want you to use it like the plastic chess sets. They want you to be able to use it in a way that you're not like scared about the particular chess set. You know, we've seen like the 1852 chess set. It's all separated. It's all like behind the glass, essentially. We've seen the coffers. We've seen things. A lot of the presentation that the companies do with their boxes, where they like highlight the extravagance of the chess set, is made to make you feel like, hey, I got a really nice product here that I paid a lot of money for, but I'm going to keep it that way. I'm going to keep it pristine. I don't want to get it scratched up. I mean, like, there's so much separation, there's so much padding in these particular products that we've seen that you kind of feel a little reserved. I mean, like, you're, am I really gonna take this out and battle with it? This tells us we want you to battle with our chess set. This tells us that we want you to put, as I spoke to Tom, he said, we want the people to buy these chess sets and not feel afraid to really play games with them, to use them like they would a regular plastic chess set, to put some, as he called, like, put some battle scars on them. You know, if they got some scratches here or there, it's not an indication that you're not taking your chess set seriously. It's an indication that you've put some games on the chess set. He said, in fact, he was saying one of his rooks actually has a piece broken off, and he feels good about it because that piece broken off just tells people that this chess set's been used and used and used. And it's like, I don't know, if you go to somebody's house and they have this huge book collection in their library, and they said, oh, we bought all these books online, you know, if the books are pristine and brand new, and you like take a book and you open it and you feel like the way the binding is, it's never been opened before, it just tells me that none of these books have really been read by you. You know, it's like, yeah, you've got this beautiful library collection, but how many books of these have you actually read, you know? As opposed to when you have a library and you have these books and you have a bunch of references in them and little different like places, and it's all like used up and beat up. I know that you've been using the book. I know that you've been referring to it quite a lot. So that's kind of how the company wants you to perceive this particular chess set. So furthermore, you got this really cool box. We got this battle ready thing out of the way. There's some additional information on the back if you're interested. It says accidents can happen if you have cracked or chipped piece and want it replaced within 30 days. Do not return the whole set. Just reach out to me. I'll take care of it. That's kind of cool. So you've got a little bit of a warranty there, but like I said, they want you to take this chess set out and really put some miles on it, like we would put miles on running shoes, okay? Inside, okay, this is different than what we see with some of the other chess sets. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see. Here's some light. We've got two bags, kind of similar bags to what we've seen within the best chess set ever type of thing. Look, there's two really nice soft felt bags inside, and they're separated, okay? We got one bag here with a little zip string. Boom, zip string closes. You close the pieces like this. Look at that. There we go. There's chess pieces inside of there. Wooden premium luxury chess pieces inside of a bag. From what I've shown you guys before, that is not how most of the other chess sets are being sold. This one, they've got the little bag, okay? We got chess pieces, light side in one bag, dark side in the other bag. On the bottom of this, they got this weird looking fluff. Now, I'm taking the fluff out. I suppose, I'm not sure if the fluff is meant to stay in here. Really doesn't achieve anything as far as like, you know, supporting your chess pieces or protecting them. It's just fluff. It came with the shipping, I guess. I'm taking mine out. It'll give me more space to keep these bags in here. So, chess pieces, presentation wise, this is what's important, is that when you're at home, you put the chess pieces in their individual bags, okay? I don't know if you want to keep the battle ready thing for it. I guess, I don't know, maybe as a reminder, maybe just toss it away. You keep the box when you're at home with the chess pieces inside of them, just like this, okay? It's nice presentation because the box itself looks very premium. Now, if we go ahead and we open up this, I showed you guys this before. Here we go. This is what I showed you guys in the previous video, that really nice slick bag, okay? And then we'll take out the chessboard, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and unzip. The chessboard that comes with two pieces, the really cool chessboard. Look at this, guys. If you haven't seen me review this board, refer to my previous video and take a look at it. I've shown it in some detail. But if you put these two together, you can put the actual box on top like this. And there we go. I'm not really sure if you guys will be able to see it. But this is how Tom showed it to me when we did our video call. And he said, when you have this out like this, when you have it on a shelf somewhere, the presentation is premium. It looks really nice. It's ready. You're ready for battle. Anytime, if anybody comes over to your house, and you can have this on a wooden shelf somewhere like this, just sitting, it looks nice. It looks like it's, first of all, the box itself here looks really good. It's slick. The chessboard is very slick and premium looking. And yet, if somebody comes over, if it's out on the shelf, if you can see it, they'll say, hey, that's a nice, really nice chess set. You want to play a game? As opposed to if you have everything somewhere tucked away or in a big carrying case like this. First of all, I wouldn't have this out on a bookshelf because it wouldn't fit. But secondly, I keep this under the bed and I only take it out if I remember about it. You know, a lot of times I use other chess sets. But when you have one readily available like that on the shelf, then it's a lot more likely that you use it. Now, when you're ready to go though, that's the coolest part about this particular design. The way that I feel is the key point of this entire video. when you're ready to go somewhere to like a chess club or something, you've got your box, okay? You've got your compartments. You open this up. You take the bag, okay? And then the way that this particular thing is designed is you just put the bag in here. Look, you put the bag in here. The way that these compartments are made, they're designed size-wise to accommodate those bags. That's the beauty of the mobility of this particular chess set. You put one chess, you put the light side on one side, the dark side here. Put them like that. You can leave the box at home, or you can take it with you. It's up to you. Really doesn't make a difference. And then you take this, you put it in here, and that's it. You're ready to go. It doesn't really pooch out too much or anything like that. You're ready to go. You would want to probably put your Tempest Chess Clock or any other clock that you're using in. That's cool. That's cool. We just turned a stationary at-home chess set into a fully mobile, portable chess set that you can actually take with you to a tournament. You could take this into a tournament, or you could take it to your local chess club, play a few games with it. It's going to perform just like a very nice luxury chess set. A much more luxurious chess set, in my opinion, than any of the chess sets that I've seen at my local chess club. They do sometimes, I see, they use wooden chess pieces, but nothing as luxurious as this. I'll show you guys the chess pieces now, so I don't want to waste too much of your time, but the key idea that I'm driving here is that the presentation and the way they want you to use the chess pieces is, it's this sort of crossover. They do realize it's a premium chess set, and we'll see that in just a second. They provide you with the premium box that you keep this chess set in. The pieces aren't separated like what we've seen with the other ones, so they don't want you to feel like, you know, oh, this is too extravagant for me to do much with, you know. But they want you to feel comfortable with the chess set. They want you to buy this chess set with an intention of, hey, I'm rated 1200, and I want to use this chess set every time I go to a local chess club so I can get to that 1600 or 1700 or whatever over the years. This is the chess set I'm planning to use for the long haul. This is the chess set I'm going to take with me for years to come. And this is the one I'm going to choose. So they want you to basically invest into a product that you're going to feel comfortable knowing that you'll get a lot of use out of it. That is their intention. Okay, let me just jump in. I'll show you guys the chess pieces that we have here. This is the presentation. Okay, this is how this particular chess set with the chessboard would look on your shelf or at your table, wherever you decide to store it at home. And then you open this up. Got this little ready for battle. Not a display case. That's important. So they want you to feel, when initially Tom wrote me, he said, this is not supposed to be a luxury, never meant to be this sort of a, like, not luxury, but he said that it's never supposed to be this extravagant chess set, basically, that you just want to not ever touch. And that's kind of the idea that I wanted to relate to you guys. So some of the things here, it says natural variations in both hard card pieces and in the boxwood itself are to be expected and even celebrated. So what does it meant? So the ideas here is a chess set that's meant to be played, a chess set that's meant to be jostled around, a chess set that's meant to be used, scratched, possibly chipped, broken, and we should celebrate that. It's not meant to be perfect or ideal, because nothing in life is perfect or ideal, but we just have to accept it and overlook any small deviations or imperfections and just play the actual game. Play an actual game with really nice chess pieces. Two really nice bags, and like I've shown you guys before, these bags are meant to keep your chess pieces in place. Look at this. It looks really nice. It's got the chess pieces in here. We take this out. Got this fluff here inside. I'm removing the fluff personally. It'll give me a little bit more space for the chess pieces. And then we have the chess pieces here. I'm gonna go ahead and set up this board, and we'll set up the chess pieces so that I can show you how they look. Here we have the actual chess set all set up. Like I said, sorry for the weird lighting conditions, but yeah, the chessboard, as I have shown you guys before, effectively separates. If you wanted to play that way, you could possibly play like this. But you can also play it normally and just put the two pieces of the board together and you're ready to go, okay? The pieces themselves are made out of boxwood and ebonized boxwood. They are made to look very luxurious. They are properly weighted. We're gonna go ahead and before I show you these pieces up close, I'll just take out my weight scale. Because the wood is the same, we'll just weigh one side so that I don't bore you guys too much. The king weighs at 63, so pretty good weight overall. Queen weighs at 59. Bishop is at 45. 48 grams for the knight. Rook is at 44 grams. And pawn is at 25. So a very, very solid weight. We're not going into that, 100 plus gram king category, but it's a very solid chess set with a proper amount of weight in it. It feels good. The underside of these chess pieces, and I will show you a little bit closer, it has this sort of a gray felt. You see right over here, the same style gray felt that we see on the bottom of the actual chessboard. When I spoke to Tom, he said he's, a lot of the chess pieces, they come with a green felt, and it just kind of gets a little old over time, nothing new. That gray felt is more welcome. And I do have to agree, nice gray felt. Why go with green all the time? It just gives it this sort of a new appearance. It does come with the extra queens inside. So you do have 2 extra queens. So it's a fully functional chess set. And yeah, it looks and feels really nice. It's nice. A luxury chess set. It's made to look great. It's made to look like it belongs on this board. As far as the size of the pieces, and it looks like it fits really well. This is a 2.25 inch board, so it's tournament size, and overall, like the product says, it's ready for battle. So they don't want you to just get this chess set and wipe the dust off of it and gaze and see how beautiful it is. They really want you to get a chess set like this and just go and play games with it. That's why they give you such a nice carrying case, so that you can put your pieces together, so you can put them in those bags and you can take it with you. Take it with you traveling. You decide to go to New York and visit some chess friends. You decide to go somewhere, just take everything with you. You don't have to take that big box, but you can take everything with you and go. Let me just zoom the camera a little bit close and we can take a look at the individual pieces. You're gonna say, there he goes again with his presentation of individual chess pieces, but yeah, here we go again with the looking at the individual chess pieces. Some people do really appreciate me taking the time to show these pieces up close. Here we are. We've got the kings in front of us, and they have on the very top, they have this little tiny cross with what may look like a little triangle in the center. It's supposed to be this sort of the Tempest logo. Then on top we have what may look kind of similar to the way the cuts are, and the roundedness of the top of the king may look similar to the World Chess Championship chess set. A little different though. Just for comparison's sake, the World Chess Championship chess set, we're just going to set that right next to it. It does look a little bit bulkier here on top. Height-wise too, it will be slightly taller, not by much. We have the ring here is a little bit smaller. This is the World Chess Championship chess set. It's a little bit wider here, and then essentially very similar going on the bottom. The World Chess Championship chess set had this light felt as far as the light pieces, and then on the dark pieces they had this dark felt, so they made that distinction here. Felt is okay, a little thin, little on the thin side, but not too bad. And here they decided to go with this gray felt, and I feel like the gray felt looks really nice too. I think both, it just depends. I think it's a good idea to sort of go away from that green felt, just because green felt is being a little too overused in my opinion, but there we have it, and we have the same green felt, gray felt on the bottom of this one. It's nice thickness, so it feels really good on the board. The dark king's pretty much the same, not much different here. So that's how they look, and we've already seen that they're pretty heavy, so that's good to see. Let's go ahead and take a look at the queens. Here we have the queen in comparison to the size of the king, so a little shorter, not by much. And we'll put the other queen right next to it. Same gray felt on the bottom. Nice overall, nice solid chess pieces. If we compare this queen to the queen from the World Chess Championship chess set, the one thing that you could see is if we look at the very top of this particular queen, the top portion is a little bit thin, a little bit thin. They made it a little bit thicker on top here. I can see that if you do have this particular chess set in kind of a box, or if you hold it in a bag, like these are meant to be stored, then potentially these could break off a little bit easier than these. Not to say that these won't be able to break off, but just that they made them a little thicker, so a little less likely to break off. And then we've got the ring, very similar, and then it just kind of descends down. So not replica, but inspired by the World Chess Championship chess set. Let me go ahead and show you the bishops. Now the bishops we see right over here, we've got the light bishop, we've got the dark bishop. So a nice good shape overall. Got a very solid distribution in my opinion between the top portion and the bottom. You don't have an overly large top. It looks good. Got this cut that descends down on one side. In comparison, this is the World Chess Championship bishop. The bishop is a little bit smaller here, and it's got this sort of a very sharp top, like very flat. Whereas here it's made to have a kind of a little bit of a roundness to it, but also kind of similar. The knights are going to definitely look a little bit different. These are the knights from the London 2013 from Tempest. There are going to be kind of sort of a minimalistic approach to them, so they're not super detailed. But so they're kind of meant to be inspired by the World Chess Championship chess set. But the angulation is going to be definitely different somewhat. These are the knights from the World Chess Championship chess set. You could see that the bottom portion is really rounded off, and everything on top is kind of very angled. It's like the Tesla Cybertruck. Very, very angled, not really a lot of roundedness to this particular knight. Whereas in comparison, this looks more like there is roundness to the face. So it will look a little different. The front portion kind of looks like rounded a little bit. Also, the World Chess Championship, I don't even think it has any eyes or any features that look like eyes. It's just sort of the shape of the knight. Whereas here, we may see that there are some curvatures and some carvings for the eyes, the mouth, the nostrils. So a little bit different. A little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. Let's take a look at the rooks. Pretty good looking rooks overall. Nice stable chess pieces. We got the top portion here. They made it a little bit thicker on the top so that it's less likely to break off. But you know, if you drop these pieces, there's a chance that possibly a piece might break off. But like, this company wants you to feel that if a piece breaks off, it's okay. It just shows that you've been playing with this chess set. In comparison, we've got the World Chess Championship rooks right over here. Now there is a slight distinction here. They're all about the same size. The World Chess Championship chess set rook is a little thinner here at the very top, and they have this sort of a ring right up here. Whereas there is sort of the absence of that protruding ring on the top. And it's made a little bit thicker on the top, so you can see that there's a little bit of a difference there. And of course the felt is going to be a little bit different as well. And then these are the pawns for the London. So and then here in comparison are the pawns to the World Chess Championship chess set. Now I have to be careful here, because if I kind of mix them around, I'll probably have a difficult time really seeing which one belongs to which, because they are pretty similar. You've got this sort of a ring here at the top. You've got the ball on the very top. The ring has this blunt part right over here to where it's not sharp. And yeah, and they look really nice shape-wise. Everything they are very, very similar in this particular case. There's not a whole lot of difference between these. I feel like the balls to the World Chess Championship pawns are slightly bigger, maybe slightly bigger, and they sit a little bit lower than the London. I'm gonna have a big mess to clean up today. Alrighty, my friends, so thank you for taking the time to view this video with me. I hope I've been able to cover pretty much all I've wanted to cover with regards to this chess set. I usually leave stuff out and then at the end or at some point I recognize, oh, I wanted to say this, but it is what it is. I feel like as far as chess sets go, a lot of times like places like House of Staunton will sell you luxury premium chess pieces, and a lot of times they'll sell them as combinations. But one thing that I noticed is that their chessboards are made separate from the chess pieces. They're really meant to be like sort of geared to just like the board itself may be a certain way and the pieces may be a certain way, and although they're selling to you as a combination to allow you to save a few dollars, it doesn't feel like the board and the chess pieces are really meant for each other. That's sort of the key difference in what I feel like the way that the Tempest company has made the board and the chess pieces to flow together, to go together, so that the way, like the presentation, the box, the bag, the box, the board, the pieces, they're all meant to give us this sort of a crossover between having a stationary chess set and having a portable chess set. And I feel like they've achieved pretty well as far as what they've been trying to achieve. It's a battle-ready chess set that's very practicable, that you can take with you to any tournament, and that they want you to feel like you've spent your money on something that you can feel confident in taking with you, that you can feel confident that you would want to play, and therefore you would want to recommend a chess set like that. You take this chess set out to clubs, to tournaments and stuff, and there will be people out there that will say, wow, this is a really nice chess set, where'd you get it? And then they will want to be inclined to potentially purchase a chess set like this too. So I feel like it's a great idea. It's definitely an interesting idea of creating this sort of crossover that we've seen with the bags and the box, and I think they've done well thinking this product through. I think it's overall very successful. As far as the prices, if you get just the board and the bag, you know you're going to be paying a certain price. If you get the entire combo, that's when you're really going to save some money. So I'll leave you guys some links below to take a look at this particular product. And thank you for watching my video. Thank you for taking the time. As always, hope you guys enjoy playing chess and have good holidays coming up. Hope everybody stays safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye-bye.